Does ogiri, fermented locust beans, really kill cancer cells? What science actually says. Over the past few years, many claims have circulated across Nigeria suggesting that ogiri, fermented locust beans, can kill cancer cells or even cure cancer. Because cancer is one of the most feared diseases worldwide, such claims naturally attract attention. However, it is important to separate scientific evidence from exaggeration. What is ogiri? Ogiri is a traditional fermented food condiment widely consumed in Nigeria and other parts of West Africa. Depending on the region, it may be produced from African locust beans, Parkia biglobosa, melon seeds, castor seeds, or other local seeds through a fermentation process. Fermented African locust bean products are known by different names across West Africa, including eru, dawa, and some forms of ogiri. They are valued not only for their distinctive flavor, but also for their nutritional content, including proteins, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, and beneficial compounds produced during fermentation. Where did the cancer claim come from? The claim that fermented locust beans can kill cancer cells originates from scientific laboratory studies that investigated extracts obtained from fermented African locust beans, Parkia biglobosa. One notable study published in Food Research, 2021, examined the effects of aqueous extracts from fermented African locust beans on human liver cancer cells, HepG2, and cervical cancer cells, HeLa. The researchers observed that the extracts reduced cancer cell growth, decreased the ability of cancer cells to multiply, triggered apoptosis, programmed cell death in certain cancer cells, demonstrated measurable cytotoxic effects against the cancer cells tested. These findings indicate that compounds present in fermented locust bean extracts possess biological activity capable of damaging or destroying certain cancer cells under laboratory conditions. What does kills cancer cells really mean? This is where many people misunderstand the science. When scientists say a substance kills cancer cells, they often mean that it was tested in a laboratory dish containing isolated cancer cells. This is called an in vitro study. An in vitro study is an important first step in medical research. But it does not automatically mean that the same substance will cure cancer in human beings. Many natural substances, including garlic, ginger, turmeric, green tea compounds, and hundreds of plant extracts, have demonstrated the ability to kill cancer cells in laboratory experiments. However, only a very small percentage eventually become approved cancer treatments. Therefore, the statement, "Fermented locust bean extracts can kill certain cancer cells in the laboratory," is scientifically supported. However, the statement, "Eating ogiri cures cancer," is not scientifically supported. Why researchers are interested in locust beans? Scientists believe the observed anti-cancer activity may be related to several bioactive compounds naturally present in fermented locust beans, including antioxidants, phenolic compounds, fermentation-derived peptides, other phytochemicals produced during microbial fermentation. These compounds may interfere with processes that cancer cells use to survive, grow, and reproduce. Researchers have suggested that the fermentation process itself may generate biologically active substances that contribute to the observed effects. Has it been proven in humans? At present, there is no high-quality clinical evidence showing that eating ogiri can cure cancer, shrink tumors in human patients, replace chemotherapy, replace radiotherapy, replace surgery. Most available studies have been conducted in laboratories or experimental settings, rather than in human cancer patients. Researchers themselves acknowledge that more studies, especially animal and human clinical trials, are needed before any medical claims can be made. Does this mean ogiri is useless? Not at all. Fermented locust beans remain a highly nutritious traditional food. Research suggests they may provide several health benefits, including high-quality protein, beneficial fermentation products, antioxidant activity, potential probiotic and prebiotic effects, important minerals and micronutrients. These properties may contribute to overall health and disease prevention. However, having health benefits is very different from being a proven cancer cure. The scientific verdict. Based on current evidence, the most accurate conclusion is fermented locust bean extracts have shown anti-cancer activity against certain cancer cells in laboratory studies. Scientists have observed cancer cell death and reduced cancer cell growth under experimental conditions. The food contains biologically active compounds that deserve further research. There is currently no scientific evidence that eating ogiri cures cancer in humans. There is no evidence that ogiri should replace conventional cancer treatments.